So one of the things that I, kind of, it's kind of like it's sort of kind of like a pet peeve for me. Um, more so something that kind of, irks my soul more so is what I'm really trying to say. When it comes to stuff like this in anime, and I can even attribute it to like role playing games, RPG games, because I'm a gamer. Gaming is life. But anyway, guys, is that when stuff like this happens, where in episode 93, Yusuke is kind of pleading for Sensui to not die. They found out the information about Sensui being sick, and he's end up gonna die. He's obviously gonna end up dying anyway. That Yusuke pleads even with Koenma and Kurama to help kind of heal. Do something to be able to save Sensui's life. And it like I said, guys, it even happens in video games and role playing games specifically because uh, they for those of you who never really touched an RPG game, basically in the RPG game they have these things called Phoenix Downs where you can and even like elixirs, um, healing items, more so healing items in Phoenix Downs, where they can ultimately save a life, or even bring somebody back from dying. Where even in the anime here, you know, they Koenma and Kurama run out of power. They run out of the healing portion of their abilities. Um, and and even with that, it kind of sucks because Botan wasn't there wasn't even here to help either. She would have probably been a better fit for this spot to help if she was down there, but she wasn't. But it kind of just kind of irks my soul that in the midst of everything that happened leading up to this point, pretty much Koenma and Kurama, they they run out of energy, they run out of power, and they ultimately can't save Sensui, which ultimately he has to. It's basically saying, like the anime saying, that he Sensui had to die, and it corresponds with what I was saying about RPG games, where in the games, the villain, like Sensui's case, kind of is sort of kind of in a repentive mindset, but still stands his ground even in death. And characters within the world of an RPG game, excuse me, pretty much don't decide to use an elixir. Sorry, guys, for the brief mishap. I had to clear my throat. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, in the RPG game, they pretty much decide not to use an elixir or a healing item or even a phoenix down to bring somebody back to life. Where it's kind of like saying, like, you can't use it. And you've been using these items throughout the entire game, and yeah, I mean, you can even use them on the enemy, even if you chose to. If the game pretty much, the role playing game is capable of allowing you to do so. So stuff like this irks my soul. Where in all of this, not Koenma and Kurama never thought to at least attempt to try to conserve some energy just in case they needed to even heal themselves or even heal other members of the party. But for some odd reason, they just couldn't even do that. They ultimately ran out of all that energy, and of course, since we ultimately had to pass away. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my thoughts on this subject, on this topic of discussion. What did you all think of this topic of discussion? Let's have a chat. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will chat with you on the next Yu Yu Hakusho discussion video. Peace, guys.